everybody. Welcome to another fuck.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of This Is How I Talk. I have a guest star today. My guest star today is, you know him well. He has been on the show. He was actually one of the co-stars on the first episode. Welcome Riley to the stage, my 10-year-old son. Hey Riley, welcome to the studio.
Hello! Thank you for introducing me and introing. I want to talk about how there is toxicity in this community and just the community and everything about it. So first of all, the community needs some help. We need more nice compliments. Why we need that? It's because people have done wrong things. It's because of it, and I think, in my opinion, it's sad to see people are getting bullied in my school, and teachers just do nothing about it. Even I try to do something about it. And so, when I'm trying to do something about it, the teachers, they just do nothing. That's why I want to help this community. That's why I say this community needs some help.
All right. As I see, you obviously have a very strong feeling about this.
Yes.
And I see that this is really a subject that's important to you. So you want to explain a little bit about maybe a situation or something that you saw that was relevant, and so people can really hear your voice and hear why you feel toxicity in the community is actually in the schools as well, because that's what it sounds like you're saying. Is that correct?
Yes. And so, why it's not only in the community, it's also in other schools. Because in my school, my friends told me that there's this one kid that said the N-word to them, and the teachers, they told the principal, but yes, he did actually get kicked out of school. It's because they told me that the school's too crazy for him. That I did not understand. But that's why I want to talk about this, is because the toxicity, how much it came from the community and schools. Because in school, there's bullies. I still get bullied by this day. That's why I wanted to stop, because I'm tired. And you might get tired of it too. It's because, you don't want to be bullied. And you try to defend yourself, but you can't, because they're just going to keep on doing it until they, beginning to stop. Until you go to the next school. They're everywhere. Bullies are everywhere. It's only because of this community. This community, that's why the population is getting low. We may have 8 billion people on planet Earth, but still, this population is going really down. That's why.
Okay. I have read some overall statistics within toxicity in schools. I won't go into those analytics today. This isn't really going to be a really long episode, but I really wanted to sit down and talk to Riley. We were having a discussion several times. Now, I am the kind of parent that teaches their children when it comes to school. I'm sorry, you got to be a snitch. You got to do what you got to do. That is his job. But if someone were to
Punch you?
Or
Snitch? I mean, not snitch. Or punch?
Punch or like physical harm.
Yes.
Or push you or something like that. You have the right to defend yourself.
Yes.
And that includes punching.
Yes.
Kicking.
But that you cannot do in schools. You can only do it outside of school.
Exactly. So, and this is a rule that we talk about, and he understands this. Violence does not belong in our schools. They are there for learning and education. That is the purpose of our schools. And I think, and I know this is age old as time and schools itself. Bullies and things like that. I have seen improving numbers over the decades. But nowadays we see a lot worse, don't we, in today's society, don't we, Riley?
Yes.
So what are some of the things that we're seeing in today's society that could be stemming from toxicity in our small communities throughout America?
So, in schools, I seen a lot from people being nice that I just like it, and I think not making fun of people is the right way to do it, but making jokes, like actual good jokes, you could laugh, but not like saying, oh, this person sucks, because they just suck. That's why. Because people in schools, they don't realize how much disrespect they're putting on you or another person. That's why schools, there's kids not wanting to go to that school anymore, or just not wanting to go to school, period.
Okay. So, what kind of things, Riley, do you feel like in your school they could do to help fix that?
One thing, there's like two things that I can think they can help with. They could actually help with, if a kid is disrespecting another, they should remind the parents, or if it's severe, or they're making fun of what they have, or what they wear, or what they look like. And so, if that's severe. If it's not that severe, they should still get in trouble, because they're still putting disrespect on another person. That's the reason why.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I do see that you feel very strongly about this. I do have my own opinions about that. I don't think you should get in trouble for just saying something to someone. Because now I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to be real with you, son. You know, reality.
You can't do that in real life. You can.
You can. I'm not saying you can't. But at the same time, we have to be strong.
We do.
We have to emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We have to know. Now, everyone can't be strong in all three of those, right? Obviously. I mean, then we wouldn't have no special people around, right?
Well, also
Then people wouldn't be special, right?
also another thing. Not only bullying is bad, it's also affecting people's mental health and what they want to do. And that's why people that are bullying them is encouraging them to do bad things.
Okay, I do see. Like I said, I do see your opinion on that. Now, once again, you are 10 years old, so I know you can't really articulate this quite the way you want to, and that's okay because I know you. Now, the rest of the world might not know who you are, or have experience with you, but obviously, you being my son, we have all the experience together. So one thing I want to tell you is, when I was talking about the spiritual strength, right, and the physical strength, right, like those things should be gifts from parents to their children, right? Sometimes physical strength isn't what you think. Sometimes when we say physical strength, we mean things of this world, things we can physically interact with. So, with every physical interaction that people have, that builds experience. That experience changes the way you perceive your world. You being 10 years old and being the smart kid you are in a magnet school, already doing coding. Yes, I know. Very smart, very intelligent.
And
Hopefully you get that from your dad.
And also very creative.
Very creative. Okay, you got that. You got that a little bit more on me. I'm more of the company creative person. You're the I want to build this world with all these little intricate things, and I want everybody to hang out in it. I know, and that's okay. And that's okay. I want to encourage whatever makes you happy, because in the end, your career should be designed against what makes you happy and what doesn't feel like work. It feels like you go have fun every day, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is what we talk about. I'm going to say my own little piece about toxicity and the things I've experienced in schools over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, I have a little bit more experience in schools, in situations like that. So I'm going to share mine with you. Your dad's from Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah. I've been knowing that.
Since your dad is from Kansas City, Missouri, I started going to school out there. The one thing about me is my first day of school, kindergarten, the school was actually at the top of our street, right? So not that far, I could walk there by myself. So as I started doing that, and going to school there were two people down the street, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the street. I've told you this story, correct?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to tell everyone else so everybody else can experience it.
You never told me this story.
You've heard it, I'm sure.
No.
We'll see. So I'm at the top of the street where I'm going to school.
Yeah.
I'm at school. These two twin boys, I think they're twins. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I was like 4. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
we were going to kindergarten. Go to kindergarten. I'm doing what I need to do. I go to school. At the top of the street, the boys, they want to fight. They want to start messing with me, start bullying me. And so I leave them alone. After school, they start beating me up. They live at the end of the street, on the same street I do. We have to go the same direction. I have to face them every day.
That's why toxicity needs to stop.
Wait. I'm going to show you something. I went home that day. I cried to my grandmother. I said, "Oh, the Hawkins boys beat me up. I'm at the..." You know what my grandmother said?
What?
Now, I want you to picture this. You know how it looks when you're scared because your mom's like super mad at you?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, "Oh my God, I'm about to get killed."
Yeah.
So my grandmother, which is your grandma's mom,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She looked at me with a level of disdain, and she couldn't believe what I was saying to her. And you know what she said to me?
What?
Again, after the look, I stopped crying because I was scared of her. Because you know what she said to me?
What?
She said, "Boy, if you ever," and she emphasized, and she said again, "ever come home talking about somebody done whooped your butt or beat you up, I'm going to pull out my belt or a switch, whoop your butt, take you back up there to make you fight them, and then when we get back home, I'm going to whoop your butt again for making me do that. So, the options were defend myself or get 3 butt whoopings. What do you think I did?
Defend yourself.
And what you know about me, and even though you're 10, you know I'm into martial arts. I have been my whole life.
Yes.
That was a very old story of my childhood. And because of that experience, let's go back to what we were originally talking about. Experience defines us. How we experience the world defines us. How we experience each other defines us. And I love you, son. And I only want you to know, and I want you to grow, and I want you to be a good person.
Not only that, you have also, defended yourself. I have too. In many situations, it was my cousin's birthday party, and so there was this kid. For some reason, he liked messing with me. Then I just told him to stop. Then all my cousins said, stop messing with him. Then he starts trying to put his hand in my face and messing with me. Then I literally grabbed his arm and pushed him on my way, because I'm not dealing with that. And then, yeah.
But one thing I want to always tell you, and just because I'm into martial arts and I've been in martial arts, and it was like, my dad is ultra tough. And now, what was that jump? What was that jump you said I did last night?
Your Spider-Man move?
That wasn't a Spider-Man move. That was simply a vertical jump.
What?
That was a vertical jump. Okay. Yeah. He thought my vertical jump was a Spider-Man move because I just put my knees to my chest when I jumped. So I jumped and put my knees to my chest, just for your audio-visual representation. But we're not going to talk about Dad doing Spider-Man moves in front of Riley. We are here to talk about Riley and what he wants to talk about today. And like I said, those experiences, Riley, those experiences are important, even the negative ones. Because those experiences teach us who we are. And they teach us how to evolve from the child you are today and grow into the man you will become. Hopefully, your dad's doing a good job. I think I am so far. I think you'll be a pretty good person. Hopefully. I think you'll have your head together. I think you'll be ready. You always got your brothers to have your back and your sisters. So you'll be all right. You'll be good.
Yeah.
So with those experiences, Riley, as we're talking about, how your experiences have developed and shown you where you are right now and what you believe in and what you don't believe in. Those experiences, I really believe, will guide you into being the adult that you choose to be. So as we start wrapping all of this up, and I really see where you are, I just wanted to let the audience know a little bit more about what you see in your future. What do you want to? You're 10 years old. What do you want to do for a living?
I want to create things, create games, create almost anything. Like, imagine I work for PlayStation. I could make characters. I could make anything. I could make the maps. I could even design, the PlayStation itself or the controllers. That's why when I grow up, I love to create and more. That's why I want to create when I grow up, because the person that I am now could increase the one that I am.
That
then.
You will be.
That I will be then.
Okay. All right. I applaud your ethics, and I'm glad you want to be a creator. Now, I want to tell you something, son. That thinking may change as you get older. Because at one time you wanted to be a policeman. Now you want to be a creator. Well, how about we settle on architect?
What?
You get to build buildings and bridges and all that cool stuff.
That I'm not really interested in.
What if you could build a whole city?
Well,
and design the whole city for what it is digitally, and then they bring it to life.
I don't know.
Exactly. So, but anyway, that's something to think about, son. That's something to think about. You don't limit yourself. I truly believe whatever you bring into this world as an adult, I will be ultra proud of the man you will become. I'm proud of you now. I know I'll be ultra proud of you then. All right, so like I said, this is pretty much the ending of today's episode, everybody. I wanted to hand off one little last thing to my son. Go ahead, Riley.
So, also, if you want to know more about me, subscribe or like. If you don't want to subscribe, you can just listen to the podcast. This is up to you. So, and also, my TikTok page is also Goldie if you want to see more of me. I only post sometimes because I want to.
Okay.
And this is how we talk.
Don't you mean this is how I talk?
No, this is how we talk. Because we're pulling this out to the community.
Okay. All right. Hey, that was a pretty excellent outro. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Riley, please thank everyone and say, hey, we really hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Well, I hope you have a fabulous, wonderful day. Bye.